Good evening and welcome to VTV News. I'm Sophie Zhang.
And I'm Quentin Hall.
Prior to Thanksgiving break, students marched on Kirkland Hall. They demanded that Chancellor Nicholas Zeppos declare Vanderbilt a sanctuary campus. As a sanctuary campus, Vanderbilt would refuse collaboration with immigration agencies. Chancellor Nicholas Zeppos responded to student demands via email on Monday. He recognized the university's pledge to support students of all national origins. The response also addressed some of the demands from the students. Zeppos said in the email, "We do not have the option of refusing to follow the law." He also did not officially declare Vanderbilt a sanctuary campus as requested. Zeppos also addressed other demands and denied the relevance of them to current policies. The email was concluded with Zeppos' confirmation of Vanderbilt's promise to make all students feel included. The full text of Chancellor Zeppos' email is available on vanderbilthustler.com.
As a response to Chancellor Zeppos' email, students passed a historic resolution last night in the Vanderbilt Student Government Senate meeting. The Vanderbilt Undergraduate Senate nearly unanimously passed a resolution in support of making Vanderbilt a sanctuary campus, with 26 votes in favor, 1 vote against, and 1 abstention. Highland Quad Senator Jr. Hamza Raza authored the document. The resolution cited 4 specific demands. They were similar to the request given to Chancellor Nicholas Zeppos during the sit-in at Kirkland Hall 2 weeks ago. The decree also recognized a petition for a sanctuary campus signed by over 500 students. There has been opposition to the document by Vanderbilt College Republicans. They claim the petition and document are not of the people and plan to express their displeasure. The full text of the resolution is available on vanderbilthustler.com.
Vanderbilt Students for a Sanctuary Campus group held its last march today as a response to Chancellor Zeppos' email. The group finished out its march today by writing out all 5 demands in chalk in front of Kirkland Hall, where Chancellor Zeppos' office is located. The group made 5 demands to Chancellor Zeppos. First, cut ties with the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, ICE. Second, refuse law enforcement agencies who collaborate with ICE access to any Vanderbilt properties or information. Third, prohibit campus police from enforcing immigration laws. Fourth, refuse to cooperate with any registration system that seeks to target or surveil Muslims. Fifth, declare Vanderbilt a sanctuary campus. The group announced that it will give him 1 week until next Thursday to respond to all 5 demands.
There was a burglary Monday, November 28th, in the Village at Vanderbilt Town Homes. The resident, who is not associated with Vanderbilt University, recalled a person rummaging through their purse as the resident walked in their home. When verbally confronted, the burglar left. The resident believes the burglar accessed their apartment through the balcony. VUPD is still investigating the situation. The suspect is described as a 5'10", medium-build African-American male with a dark complexion. He has shoulder-length dreadlocks, a dark knit toboggan cap, a dark-colored hoodie, and dark trousers. If you have information about this or a similar incident, please call the Vanderbilt University Police Department at 615-322-2745.
Vanderbilt's 15th Relay for Life event proved an epic success. Led by co-presidents Junior Emily Hernandez and Senior Noah Chakuran, over 125 Vanderbilt students helped raise money for the American Cancer Society. The students raised $157,857.42, surpassing their goal of $150,000. The event, called Bonner Relay, is the #1 national college relay per capita. It is also Vanderbilt's largest service organization. This year's campaign surpassed all previous Vanderbilt campaigns. The 12-hour event on Peabody Lawn required months of planning and fundraising. It featured performances from the Melodors and other student organizations. Guest appearances, such as the attendance of the Bachelorette contestants Walls Adams, were also included. Creative advertising like the Ask Lindsay campaign and bold videos and graphics assisted in the success.
Dr. Stephen J. Brandt, Dr. Roger Colburn, Dr. Philippe Bachet, Dr. Jacques Howiger, Dr. Robert McDonald, Dr. Craig Lindsley, Dr. Yu Shear, Dr. Wal El Rafai, and Dr. Elisa Weaver are the 9 Vanderbilt faculty members nominated and elected Advancing Science Serving Society, or AAAS, Fellows. AAAS Fellows are nominated and elected by their peers for their efforts towards advancing science applications that are deemed scientifically or socially distinguished. The 9 fellows will be recognized February 18, 2017 in Boston. Vanderbilt now has a total of 119 AAAS fellows among its current and emeritus faculty and staff, 64 of which were elected during the past 5 years.
Vanderbilt University's Vice Provost for University Enrollment Affairs, Douglas L. Christensen, has been elected for a second term as chair of the Board of Trustees for the College Board. Christensen is part of a small number of people that have been elected for consecutive chair/vice chair positions on the College Board. Christensen was crucial in creating and launching the Opportunity Vanderbilt Initiative, which substituted need-based loans with scholarships and grants for undergraduate financial aid packages starting in 2009. Christensen has a PhD in higher education administration with an emphasis on budgeting and finance. Now, for this week's sports news, here's VTV News sports correspondent Madison Foglio.
Hi, I'm Madison Foglio, and welcome to the weekly sports update. Over the break, the Vanderbilt football team had 2 huge wins at home against Ole Miss and the University of Tennessee. As a result, Vanderbilt became eligible for its first bowl game in 3 years. After a rough 10-0 deficit early on in the game, the Commodores scored 31 unanswered points on their way to a 38-17 win over SEC rival Ole Miss on Saturday. Vanderbilt obtained a total of 481 yards in the victory, their biggest margin of victory in an SEC game in Coach Derek Mason's last 3 seasons. Last Saturday, Vanderbilt beat number 24 Tennessee Vols 45-34. Numerous statistical records were set by the Commodores in that game, including the most points scored against an SEC team since 1971 and the most against Tennessee since scoring 51 in 1923. The Commodores have not yet found out which bowl game they will be playing in, but we wish them the best of luck, anchor down, and keep making Vanderbilt proud. The Vanderbilt men's basketball team had a huge victory against Tennessee State this past Tuesday night in Nashville, 83-59 Commodores. Their next game will be on the road against Minnesota this Friday night. The game will be aired by ESPN Live at 7 p.m. Central Time. We wish you boys the best of luck from here in Nashville. On November 18th, the Vanderbilt baseball team received a very generous donation from current Boston Red Sox pitcher and former Vanderbilt standout David Price. Price donated a hefty $2.5 million to the new baseball facility being built. When asked why he decided to give back to his alma mater, Price replied, "This is where I turn into a man." The $2.5 million donation from Price completes Vanderbilt's goal of $12 million for the new facility. Coach Corbett and the rest of the Vanderbilt baseball team will forever be grateful for this. That's all for sports this week on Vanderbilt. For live updates on scores, stats, or photos, please visit vucommodores.com. For VTV News, I'm Madison Foglio.
Thanks, Madison. Now for this week's weather, here's VTV News weather correspondent Swati Ganesh.
The weather has definitely started to cool down from last week's warm temperatures as we transition into the holiday season, with highs in the mid to upper 50s and lows in the lower 40s. Be sure to start bundling up to help avoid getting sick as the temperatures begin to drop even lower in the coming weeks. Early on and into next week, there is also expected to be a chance of rain, so don't forget to carry that umbrella out with you on your way out. That's all for your weather update. For VTV News, I'm Swati Ganesh.
That's all for tonight's broadcast. Thanks for watching this semester's last episode of VTV News. I'm Sophie Zhang.
And I'm Quentin Hall. From all of us here at VTV News, have a great winter break, and we'll be back with more stories next semester.